what you should have financially in your 50s or ano ba yung mga financial benchmarks for 50 to 59 years old. So, pag titingnan natin dito, ito yung ating financial life stage. So, nandito na tayo no, sa financial stabilization no, kapag tayo ay nandito sa edad na ito. So, malapit na sa financial freedom no, sa ating retirement. Kaya dapat yung ating passive income in comparison to our expenses ay dapat very significant na. No? So, in the financial stabilization stage, ito pong karaniwang nakita natin. When we reach this stage, we usually enjoy the highest income we can possibly have and expenses start to decrease. Kasi usually, gumagraduate na yung mga anak natin, nagsasarili na sila, no? Nag-empty nest na. Actually, nararamdaman nga yung, nagsisimula ng maramdaman yan ngayon ng aking kapatid. Para wala man siya no? Meron na rin tayong mga financial responsibilities na na-achieve natin, di ba? So, nababawasan na yung ating financial burden. At ang mga financial milestones na dapat natin dito, we should have enough passive income that covers almost all of our expenses. So, dapat yan po yung ating ina-achieve, no? So, what do you watch out for? Ito po yung mga sinasagot sa akin ng mga nandito sa edad na ito, pero pinagsisihan nila. Kaya, daw tayo ha, kung nakikinig kayo ngayon na mas bata, ito yung mga watch out natin. Gawin na natin ngayon para hindi natin pagsisihan pagdating ng 50 to 59. Ignoring knowledge, no? Acquiring knowledge and skill in investing. Kasi talagang ako sa aking talaga ngayon, sa opinion ko, ang investing is a life skill that everyone should already have in this day and age. So, hindi naman ito complicated. Kailangan lang natin na matuto sa mga basics ng investing. Late na nag-planning tungkol sa retirement. So, kailan ka dapat magpaplano niyan? As soon as you work. So, around 21 years old, dapat pinagpaplanuhan mo na ang retirement. And then, the rate of your increase in lifestyle is faster than the rate of your increase in income. So, di ba, yung lifestyle mo nandito na, pero yung income mo ay nandito pa lang, no? So, nahihirapan siyang humabol. Dapat, nandito yung lifestyle, nandito yung income, pero itong area na ito, pwede mo pang save, pang invest. Okay? And walang family planning. Ayan, So, yan po yung mga kailangan natin na tignan at this stage. Okay? So, for our financial plan, when we reach this stage, so our financial plan should be a written document. Hindi po pwedeng tinatanda-tandaan lang yan. It should at least cover 5 years in detail. So, medyo long-term planning yung tingnan natin. And you must already include clear activities and routine during retirement. So, parang ini-imagine mo na ano dapat yung gagawin mo upon retirement. So, dapat nasa financial plan mo na yan. And then, kailangan mo na rin pag-isipan at i-detalya talaga kung paano yung mangyayari sa iyong mga ari-arian. Sino ang kukuha ng iyong diamante? Sino ang kukuha ng iyong resort? Sino ang kukuha ng iyong private island? Diba? Wow! Ayan. So, kailangan meron po tayong will to cover those. For our retirement fund, dapat ay at this stage, meron na tayong 360 to 480 SSS contributions. Kasi ang foundation retirement natin ay ang SSS. So, magkano yung dapat na meron tayo in terms of a retirement fund? Kapag 50 years old tayo, we should have about 72 times of our monthly income. So, if you are earning, let's say, 50,000 pesos, 50,000 pesos times 72 is 3.6 million pesos. So yun na dapat yung iyong retirement fund by the age of 50. And yan yung mga metrics natin na makikita. So pag 54 ka, 91 times na. No? And that only increases as you age. So 55, 96, pagdating ng 59, dapat 115 times of your monthly income na yung equivalent ng retirement fund mo, di ba? So, what do you think of that? Kaya nyo ba yun? Maaabot nyo kaya yung ganito kadami, no? 59. This is almost 10 years, no? Na equivalent of monthly income right now. And we are trying to do that kasi we want na meron kang pisi na 10 taon, no? Kung may mangyari man sa'yo ay 10 years is already taken care of. And actually, if you're able to invest that amount, and the rate of return that you get is bigger, no, yung amount na nakukuha mo than your lifestyle, then you will outlive your retirement fund. Meron ka pang pasobrang maipapamana. Kaya po ganyan ang dahilan. That's why the lesson here really is you have to start early. Okay? So, isimulate natin. Age 52, for example. So, 52 years old tayo. Ito yung titingnan natin, no? So, 82 months. So, let's say our monthly income is 50,000 pesos. So, how many months yung kailangan natin? 82. So, we will now multiply this with 82. So, 50,000 times 82 will give us a retirement fund of 4.1 million pesos. So, ito dapat yung ating target na retirement fund by the time that we reach the age of 52. Ano? Ang SSS contribution natin by this stage, ano? So I'm thinking na nagko-contribute tayo ng mga 3,000 pesos per month, no? For 360 to 480 months yung tinitingnan natin. When I did the calculation, mga nandito yung amount na mako-contribute mo, no? With all those years na nagko-contribute tayo ng maximum. So, magkano pa yung kailangan mo? 4.1 minus mga 1.3. So, this is about 2.8 million pesos. So, ngayon dito, iisipin mo, saan mo ito kukunin? Ano? Saan mo to, saan siya makukuha? So, pwedeng ito, maglagay kayo sa Pag-IBIG MP2 and other retirement assets natin. But we'll get there later. Okay? So, yung rental property and house natin, so ang suggestion ko sa age na ito is we already think of a way to regularly augment our pay. Kasi yung SS talaga natin ay hindi siya enough, no? Hindi siya sasapat, okay? So sa ganyang paraan, sa ganitong sitwasyon, ang gagawin natin ay kukuha tayo ng rental property na ipapatayo natin in our 50s para pagdating ng ating 60s ay mangongolekta na lang tayo kasama nung SSS. Okay? So, that's another one. So, sabihin na, okay, you put up a 2 million na property, edi, konti na lang yung kailangan mong bunuin for your retirement fund. Because the rental property can actually be a source of your retirement pension or retirement money. Okay? By this stage, 50 to 59, dapat din ay fully paid na or less than 5 years na lang to go ang pagbabayad mo sa iyong bahay. Because our target here is that you would be able to retire at hindi mo na po problemahin kung ano yung titirhan mo, kung yung magbabayad ka pa ba sa tinitirhan mo or hindi na, di ba? So, yung natin dyan, titingnan natin dyan, dapat talaga maganda mga fully paid na, no? Kami very fortunate actually, no, kasi fully paid na rin itong bahay namin. So, pero kaya titipid namin talaga, parang ayaw pa namin magpa-paid dito sa loob, mga ganyan. Kasi kami lang naman, wala pa namang mga visitors. Okay. So, sa savings natin, ang emergency savings natin, of course, very basic yan. Dapat 9 months worth of our expenses. Tapos, dapat tayo din ay nagko-contribute doon sa maximum na SSS natin, which will include our mandatory provident fund o ang ating workers investment and savings plan. Okay? Save din tayo sa Pag-IBIG MP2, rural bank time deposits, and government bonds. Okay? So, yan po yung ating for savings, no? Sa loans naman, ang utang, kaibigan ng kahirapan, kaya dapat iwasan. Okay? So, lagi nating tatandaan yan. So, wala na dapat tayong consumer debt such as interest-bearing car loans and credit cards by this point, no? Actually, yung car loan talaga, no talaga tayo dyan, ano? Sa house naman, so house mortgage should already be fully paid or nearly fully paid. Yun talaga yung goal natin at this stage in our life. So, kapag tayo ay bibili ng sasakyan, so ito lang, no, reminders, kapag tayo ay bibili ng sasakyan at this age, the car price should be a maximum of 1 year of your salary. Pay your car in cash, especially kapag brand new. Because if you can't pay your car in cash, you can't afford it. And I'm talking about a car na for personal use, ha? Hindi ito yung car na pang business. Iba yung rules doon, syempre. If second hand, kailangan ay mayroon na tayong naipon na 70% equivalent to the down payment of our second hand car. Tapos 3 years din ang maximum na loan term. Tapos ang amortization should be equivalent to less than 10% of your monthly income. Pero kung kaya mong i-cash mo na rin because that's the rule. Pay your car in cash. Pero kung hindi mo talaga kaya, ito yung rule dyan, no? Why? Because a car, it depreciates heavily, and then if you pay it through a loan, nagbabayad ka ng interest sa isang asset na nagde-depreciate and non-earning. So hindi siya magandang strategy, okay? For medical insurance, what you need to do is kailangan maximum PhilHealth na, no? At i-support natin yung Universal Healthcare Law. Tapos, dapat meron din tayong emergency care for serious illnesses, at least equivalent to the cost of a heart surgery. Kasi usually, dyan na talaga naglalabasan yung mga yan, ano? And right now, ang heart surgery, kapag ito sa PGH, nasa 1 million pesos yan, ano? So, kailangan paghandaan, okay? And then, kukuha din tayo ng HMO for preventive healthcare, no? For our checkups. And pangdagdag din yan sa emergency, although hindi talaga yan enough kasi minsan mga nasa 250 lang yan. In terms of critical illness riders, when you're already in your 50s, this may already be too expensive at this point. So, kayo na po yung magde-decide nito, ha? Kapag kasi meron tayong mga pre-existing conditions at this stage, ay hindi na yan mako-cover. Kaya kunin dapat natin siya kapag mas maaga pa tayo and we have family history. Kung wala naman, then okay lang na wag na, no? Like me, for example, ay kumuha ako ng critical illness talaga, no, na rider in my term insurance because nanay at tatay ko may sakit sa puso, high blood, si mama may lupus, di ba? Diabetic, lahat na lang. O, nasa listahan lahat yon. But prioritize natin emergency care insurance since it covers all, no? Hindi lang yung limited number of illnesses, okay? So doon tayo sa emergency care insurance, yun yung priority, no? HMO, tapos itong critical illness, I think lang to, pwedeng cherry on top of your food or something, no? And then dagdagan natin ng health fund. Ako mas believer ako sa health fund kesa sa critical illness rider, but that's only my opinion, okay? Life insurance. Nadoble yung insurance. So, if no dependents, 500,000 term insurance to cover for your burial and funeral costs. If with dependents, your age of your youngest dependent minus 21, yan yung imumultiply mo by your annual salary. So, for example, by this age, 50 to 50, 15 years old na anak. So, 21 minus 15 is 6. 6, no? Yung annual, 6 mo times your annual salary. So, kung ang annual salary mo, for example, ay 1 million pesos per year, so dapat 6 million ang iyong life insurance coverage. Okay? Absolutely avoid variable universal life insurance because 85% of Filipinos do not have emergency savings. Hindi po talaga dapat VUL ang kukunin yung mga yan. Diba? Kasi nga, wala ngang savings eh. Dapat mag-umpisa muna doon. Okay? So kung kayo po ay interested to get term insurance, type GYRT to Vince Rapisura Facebook Messenger para makuha nyo po yung mga impormasyon. Okay? Ang active income natin dapat ay mako-cover niya lahat ng expenses natin. So wala nang deficit, no? Wala nang kulang. So yung kinikita natin ay dapat ay sumasakto, no, sa mga expenses natin at least, no, pero dapat talaga ay mas maayos pa diyan dahil ang allocation dapat ito 5% for insurance, 15% for savings, 20% for investments, and 60% for expenses, no? So yun po yung ating gagawin diyan, ano? Yan yung ating budgeting at this point, which is actually applicable to all ages naman, no? And then pay the right taxes kasi responsibility natin yan as citizens. Baka naman kapag tayo ay mag-retire, habulin tayo ng BIR, di ba? Wrong yon. So for passive income, you invest as much as you can and then avoid investment scams. Prioritize investments that preserve capital, especially that most Filipinos are earning below 1 million pesos per year. Kapag nandyan lang tayo sa below 1 million pesos per year, hindi pa tayo talaga very much financially stable. Wala tayong emergency savings, kulang ang ating passive income. Dapat pupuntahan natin yung nagpe-preserve ng capital. So, multiple and diversified dapat ang sources ng passive income natin like rent, dividend, capital gains, royalty, and interest. Tapos, ang passive income natin at this stage should cover, actually more than 25, it should cover 62 to 85% of our expenses. So, 62, 65, 67, ganyan, based on your age. So, hanapin nyo na lang po kung saan kayo dyan. So, just to give you an example, kung age 53 tayo, magkano na yung passive income over expenses natin. So, for example, mapoproject natin, by the time we retire, we have an SSS pension of 18,000. Tapos wala na tayong ibang source of passive income. Divided by, let's say, our monthly expenses is 50,000. So, ang lumabas dito ay 36% at age 53. Pero dapat ay 70% na. Kaya sinasabi ko talaga na dapat mag-create tayo ng passive income. What are good ways of creating passive income? Mag-save tayo sa Pag-IBIG MP2. Yung dividend dyan ay passive income yon. And kapag naumpisahan natin siya ng maaga at na-compound natin, na papalaki natin as we age, madali na lang yan na pangpuno for our retirement. Okay? So ano dapat yung mga investment mix natin by the time that we reach 50 to 59 years old? Ayan. Okay. So have social investments, Pag-IBIG MP2, government bonds, SSS, Flexi or Peso Fund, savings and share capital in cooperatives with greater than 80 points na Co-op Peso score, rural and digital banks up to 500,000 pesos. Ano pa? Rental property, land banking is also a good idea at this stage. Kasi kung nasa 50s ka, bibili ka niyan. Tapos pagdating mo ng 60, ibenta mo. I think maganda pa rin yan. Money market and bond funds in mutual funds, UITFs, and personal equity retirement account. Avoid variable universal life insurance and get out of the stock market if you are in the stock market. Kasi papunta ka na sa retirement years mo talaga Yun. So these are my Pera rules. Use money as a tool to make others happy. Get term life and health insurance to manage external risks. Save and invest as much as you can. And at the minimum, i-follow natin ang 5-15-20-60 budgeting rule. What else? Use active income for needs and passive income for wants. Avoid getting into non-productive loans. And when investing, do not lose value and your values. Okay? Thanks for watching. Kung may kapamilya, kaibigan o kakilala kang tingin mo ay magiging interesado dito sa video, please share to them or tag them in the comments section. Siyempre, kung nagustuhan mo ang video, pusuan mo na ito. Subscribe ka na rin. As always, feel free to write your questions, comments, and opinions respectfully.